I don't know if he knows this, but he's about to get shreked again. You can't leave. I mean, you can leave the game, but you can't leave the Sparky's radius.
Saucing out your luck. Going hard in the paint. And that's how you assert dominance.
Hey, what's up guys, it's SirTagCR, and today we're back at it again with Sparky Giant. I know this is kind of a funky deck, but you have a lot of splash damage and you do have fireball bait with this deck. For splash damage, you're going to end up having Valkyrie, and you're going to have Wizard, and you're going to have a lot of answers to Minion Horde. Minion Horde runs rampant on ladder, so you're going to have arrows and Wizard. With Sparky decks in general, you're going to have a really good matchup against all those beatdown decks, whether it's Giant or Golem. You just drop your Sparky same lane, and then you counter push with a Giant in front. Overall, this is a really fun deck to play on ladder. Check it out, and let me know how it ends up working for you down below in the comment section. Alright guys, we got a game against Puzzle YouTube B. So what is up, dude? We're going to be saucing out a Giant in the same lane as him. So good luck. Good luck, Puzzle. Going same lane with our Santa Clauses. We're going to see if they cordially greet each other in the middle of the map. And I know that I want to go facilitate like a Sparky in the same lane as him as well. Sparky into Giant, it kills things exceptionally fast because of the high DPS. So that's what I really want to get down soon. Actually, in this situation, it might be better to go in for a Valkyrie, just to kill that Giant as soon as possible. Maybe get our Harry Potter outside of that. I don't know if the Harry Potter is going to get outside. It was looking like he might. He's actually going to go in for a log. He's going to go in for a poison. So that's a ton of elixir out of Puzzle. It's a mystery to me that Puzzle is just doing that. A very cost-ineffective defense by him. I end up going in for an Electro Wizard. So Electro Wizard will end up finishing off everything. But Puzzle is up. He's up tower damage. He's not up elixir. The one thing that I don't really like in this situation, okay, he's actually just going to go in for a Giant. This is actually really good. We go in for a Sparky. He's probably going to zap us, but yeah, he doesn't like that. He definitely doesn't like going the same lane into a Sparky. So we're going to get a Giant in front of our Sparky. I'm going to go in for a Lumberjack behind, try to get as much DPS as possible. Actually, we're going to go in for a Lumberjack before we go in for anything else. Now I'm going to go in for a Giant. I want the Giant to take the brunt of the Prince. I don't want the Lumberjack to die here. And we should be able to kill everything. Oh my gosh, did you see that? The Prince got bounced back into the Electro Wizard, and then everything got shut down by the Sparky. That's what I'm talking about, boys. I'm also going to go for a Wizard after the log rolls in, and I want the Wizard to finish off anything that he's about. Oh my gosh, he didn't drop anything. I said he was about to drop something into it, but he just wasn't. Jeez, man, Sparky, the meme machine is too OP. It is too strong. It's too good for its own good. Kind of want to go for a Valkyrie right in front, but I know that the Electro Wizard will still get substantial damage to his tower. He's probably going to have to log it back. If I was him, I would log it. Did not log. He's actually going to give me an opportunity to drop a Valkyrie here. So Valkyrie does shut down the Prince, I believe. Prince's Lance is pretty thick, though, but Valkyrie doesn't care. I'm going to go for a Sparky. Kind of want to just wait. I don't want to go drop anything stupidly. I'm going to end up going in for a Lumberjack, and then I'm going to go drop Harry Potter. He's going to go pre-poison, so that was a really well-played poison. But I know that he's not going to be able to end up taking tower. I know that the Mega Minion gets like one hit. I'm going to go for a Giant right in front of my Sparky. I know that he's going to go in for a Prince, but it's not too scary. It's definitely not too scary. He's going to go for an Electro Wizard right on top. So Electro does counter us pretty well. But I know the Giant might at least get one hit. I think one hit. Nope, he goes in for a log. So very well played defense there. I guess I overcommitted. I ended up pushing the lane that I wasn't supposed to. And I ended up having to go in for a NATO. I can't allow that Prince to target my tower. Can't allow that Prince to target my Electro Wizard either. So I needed to go in for a Giant right in front. Otherwise, we know that, you know, the Prince would just wreck everything, and Giant is the thickest tank alive, so we can't have that happen. Little bit of an unfortunate matchup. He actually has Electro Wizard, and I did not realize that earlier. Fortunately, he does not have Fireball to immediately kill our Wizards. So there is that for us. There is that silver lining. We are up some Elixir, so I'm going to end up going for a Sparky in the back. I know he might apply some aggression here, but I still think I'm fine. I can go in for a Valkyrie, and I think I can go for an Electro Wizard. I think I can NATO everything back, and I definitely don't think he breaks through the... Yep. So he went in for a very promiscuous zap, and that's not going to break through for him. He still has to end up killing that. I'm going to go in for a Giant right in front. Hopefully in front. I don't know, guys. It's looking like the Giant is meandering behind the Sparky. The Sparky still gets a hit off. I am going to go in for arrows. I just need some damage, guys. Here and there. I know I need some damage. I need like 2 hits, and then another arrow, and then we got it. One more hit? Nope, didn't happen, unfortunately. So I know that that should end up dying. I'm going to end up having to go in for a Lumberjack here. I'm going to go for a high Electro Wizard as well. I know our Wizard should be able to finish it off. He's going to go in for a Poison, so he's playing this super well. I'm going to end up having to go in for a Valkyrie right in front of the Wizard, please. Come on, Valkyrie. You know you want to. You know you want it. Give it to Daddy, please, sir. Have to go in for a giant right in front. We're going to have to make magic happen here, guys. I need magic to happen right here, right now. I'm going to go in for a wizard. We need the giant on top of the tower. Pronto. I'm going to have to go in for a NATO. I want the wizard to hit the tower, and that's exactly what happened with the NATO. Let's go. GG, well played, and peace out, Girl Scout. Pleasure playing against Puzzle, but we solved him, man. Dude, Peace doesn't want to drop anything. What is up with this man? He is not dropping a single card. I'm going to go for a lumberjack in the traditional miner spot because the miner doesn't like getting activated on the king tower. Miner does not like touching our king tower, so we have to just make sure we shut it down pronto. Unfortunately, we did not have NATO as well, so he didn't even need to do that. Little did he know. I'm going to end up dropping a Valkyrie. He sees Lumberjack and he sees Valkyrie. He's probably at this very moment thinking that he's going to be running face first into a control type of deck. But, you know, it's not going to be a control type of deck. We got Sparky Giant, man. You're not ready. You're definitely not ready. So I'm going to go for a Giant in the back. I'm going to eat up a few Lumberjack hits. Oh, this guy's a little bit savage. He's a little bit savage. He's going to end up going for a Bandit. Can't let that get closer to our tower. I'm going to end up having to go for a Electro Wizard right in front. We are up Elixir, however, so... Oh, no, no, no. Peace. Why are you doing this to me, sir? I thought we were on friendly terms. You're not a cordial sir when you drop the P.E.K.K.A. End up having to drop a Sparky. He's going to zap it. Oh, he's got P.E.K.K.A. and zap. Oh, no, no. Please, sir. Have mercy on my soul. I'm going to end up having to go in for a NATO here. Definitely need to go in for arrows as well. Make sure that we obliterate that. The P.E.K.K.A. should end up dying. It might get a hit. I think it gets one hit on our tower. No! Guys, it happened. Oh, never mind. It didn't get a hit. Didn't get a hit. Let's forget about my whining right there, guys. I never whined. I never complained. I never thought that that would ever get a hit. I trusted my towers fully, guys. I'm going to end up going in for a Lumberjack right on top of the Bandit. And I know that I'm probably going to have to facilitate some type of like giant push, but I really don't want to here. I don't know how I'm going to be able to defend that if he just goes in for a P.E.K.K.A. right on top. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to end up just going for a Harry Potter. I'm going to go for a Valkyrie. I might want to activate King Tower with the... Yeah, that's what I think I'm going to do. Activate King Tower with the Lumberjack. It's going to get one hit on our tower, but it's not too big of a deal if I activate King Tower. I didn't really have a reliable answer in my hand anyway. I'm going to go for arrows right on top of his tower. Shut it down. Make sure that we get a little bit more damage on top of the Bandit as well. I think that the Bandit will go and target the Giant. So we're vibing here. We're definitely vibing. I'm going to end up having to go in for a Sparky. And he's just going to continuously spam me, guys. I'm going to go for a Valk. Valk will give me great counter push potential. I think he's going to go in for a Zap or something. I'm going to end up going in for a Wizard to obliterate the Miner and then also kill the minions. So that worked out pretty well for us. He's actually going to go in for a Poison. I think we might have been able to outcycle him here. I'm not sure, though. So what I'm thinking is I'm able to go in for like a Lumberjack here, a Giant, NATO that to King Tower, and we might be fine. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know if that's an actual reality, but that was what I was thinking. I thought he was going to go in the safe spot as well. He's shutting me down, man. He's shutting me down. I can't hold the door much longer against Peace, guys. I have to go in for an Electro Wizard here. I need to cycle back to a Giant before he's able to cycle back to a P.E.K.K.A. He's going to go for a Bandit opposite lane. I'm going to go for a Giant as soon as we kill that. As soon as possible, please, sir. I need to break through. Nope, it's really not happening. We're really not about it. I was hoping and praying, but this man is just like, Jake, what are you thinking? You think you're going to break through a P.E.K.K.A. Zap Electro Wizard deck? You're just wrong. Actually, does he not have Electro? He might not have Electro. I'm going to have to go in for Valkyrie here. I'm going to have to go in for NATO. I don't know if that's going to work. Oh my gosh, the horror, guys. The horror. GG, well played. That's just a really, really bad matchup. There's nothing I could do. People are having a lot of answers to Sparky right now. It's triggering me. I don't know if high ladder is actually the best place to like run Sparky because everyone just seems to have like 25 answers to it. Like with the Tombstone and all these quick cycle units, oh, it's super hard to break through. It's fun when you win though. He's literally just spell cycling me out because his defense is just so like easy. I know that I can play it a little bit better on offense though, so I'm going to go in for a Giant here. I'm going to try to get a Wizard in front. He's used his Fireball already, right? Otherwise he wouldn't have been able to get that amount of damage. He most likely goes for a Mega Minion, so I'm going to go try and NATO everything, so then Wizard ends up killing it. Going for arrows on top. If that Sparky gets on top of the tower! Oh my god, it worked! Okay, that's what I needed to do. I can't believe that happened. Holy crap. Okay. We like it, guys. We like this. We like this deck now. Okay, so this guy's going to go in for a zap on top of my tower. I still can't really drop anything. I guess I can go in for a giant and then lumberjack now. So since he's sauced out a zap, he's either going to have golem or 3 musketeers. If he has 3 muskies, obviously going to arrow that as soon as possible. So I was going to say he would either drop like goblin gang or minion horde. He ended up dropping minion horde. We obliterate that. He's actually got mini P.E.K.K.A with minion horde. What is this insanity, man? I was not ready for that. I was definitely not ready for the mini P.E.K.K.A, but we still ended up taking out his tower really, really quickly. We have to be able to defend this, though, and I don't know if we're going to be able to. I'm going to have to NATO this backwards. I don't know if that mini P.E.K.K.A is going to end up dying. That mini P.E.K.K.A is going to apply some serious pressure to us. The mini P.E.K.K.A is going to get targeted by the tower, so thankfully for us, he does not get that zap down in time. I can end up going in for a Valkyrie, just end up finishing off the barbarians, redirecting, because our Valkyrie is super thick. We end up redirecting that barbarian, and now he's going to be up some elixir. He's going to have 2 collectors on the field. We're going to have to formulate a really nice defense here, guys. So it's going to be a little bit of an uphill battle. We do get tower damage early on, but I don't know how we're going to defend this. What I'm thinking is probably going in for a Sparky, killing the giant, just letting the giant do its thing on our tower. He doesn't have zap and cycle, remember, because he zapped this tower. Maybe I go in for a giant right in front, try to do some work on top of the 2 musketeers. I might actually just forfeit the left-hand side or the right-hand side if he goes really all in here. He drops like a battle ram or something. He's not actually going for a battle ram on that side. Okay. So I'm not going to forfeit it. I'm actually going to end up having to go in for a lumberjack right on top. So that was very well played by him. He might go in for an ice golem, or he might let those die. He does not let them die. I guess I'm going to have to drop an electro right on top of both of them. So well played. He's playing this very cost efficiently. I'm going to go in for Electro Wizard just to deny some hits from that muskie. Can go for arrows, but I don't really want to. I want to make sure that we have an elixir advantage, and I want to make sure that we have arrows in cycle for the minion horde that is impending on us. So I'm going to end up going for a Valkyrie in the back. I'm going to end up going in for a Sparky as well. Probably going for a giant here as well. I'm not sure, though. I don't really know exactly what I want to do yet. Okay, so it looks like he's just going to be applying a ton of aggression yet again, as per usual. This man is a certified savage. Oh my gosh, I can't believe he had that. I really can't. This man is really crazy, man. When I end up having to go for a Valk right on top, we do obliterate the 2 muskies. I don't know why you would ever have Fireball in a giant 3 musketeer deck with mini P.E.K.K.A, so this is a little bit difficult for us to play against, but I'm glad that we might be able to pull out the W. I'm going to have to go in for a wizard to shut that down. That cannot connect to our tower. He's going to go for the fireball. I'm going to have to NATO everything away. I know that he's really wanted to kill that wizard. He did not hit the wizard with the fireball, though. He hit it with the zap, but it did not end up counting for him. GG, well played, and peace out, Girl Scout. We get by the skin of our teeth. I can't believe it, guys. All right, guys, we got a game against Imperius. We're going to be saucing out a good luck. I'm going to get ready with the lumberjack in the back. And he's not really going to drop anything, so I'm going to go for my lumberjack in the back. We're going to see what he wants to do. We still have our tried and true defenses with our Valkyrie and our wizard, so not too upset about this at all. He's going to end up going in for a knight, and he's going to go in for a mini P.E.K.K.A. So I'm going to go for a Sparky, obliterate everything, as per usual. That's what's up. That's going to be really clean for us. End up having to go in for an Electro Wizard so the mini P.E.K.K.A doesn't hit our Sparky. We are saving the Sparky by the skin of its teeth, guys. We're all about preserving our Sparky. We care about it a lot. Maybe the Sparky gets a hit. He ends up having to go in for a log there. Sparky is getting dangerously close to the tower, but it does not get that last hit. Did not end up getting that last hit, which I really wanted. I'm going to go for a giant in the back, eat up 1 Mega Minion hit. Not too big of a deal. Rather conserve elixir, facilitate a bigger push. He's actually going to go Golem, same lane as us. So since we have Sparky, we might have a little bit of an advantage in this. But he also has mini P.E.K.K.A, and he also has the predilection of spamming a lot of units at the river. So I'm a little bit scared about this man. I don't know what's in store for us. We don't know what deck he has. He could very well have Rocket with Golem, and I'm not ready for that. My body most certainly is not prepared for that. I'm going to end up dropping a whole bunch of units near the Golem because I want to DPS it down as soon as possible. So then our supporting units win the battle, and then we'll have some nice counter push. Unfortunately, the Baby Dragon... Okay, never mind. The Baby Dragon suffers a lot of hits. And then we end up winning the battle at the river with our Lumberjack and our Valkyrie taking out his mini P.E.K.K.A. So the Baby Dragon is really inconsequential. If I start a Sparky in the back, that's going to be really nice. Because Sparky's DPS is unmatched. It's unrivaled in Clash Royale. So as soon as he goes Golem Sane Lane, his Golem will get incinerated. So I can't wait for that. Oh no. Alright, so as I said, he might have Rocket. He does end up having Rocket. Our Sparky, it's gone from this earth. Fallen but never forgotten Sparky, man. Okay, so we're going to go for Electro in the back. There's no way for him to actually combat that. I'm going to end up dropping a Wizard in the back as well. I guess I'm probably going to have to go in for a NATO. And I know that I still want to win the battle at the river. I don't know if it's possible, but we're going to definitely try here. I'm going to end up going for a Giant. I'm going to go for a Lumberjack. I want to see if he's going to drop anything else that's worth NATOing. Definitely going to go NATO all this closer, so then our Sparky, or no, our Sparky isn't here, but you know, our wizard gets a ton of damage then. So Giant is on top of the tower because we NATO his supporting units closer to our supporting units, and as a result, that worked out beautifully. So that's one of the key tips that you want to do with like Golem supporting decks. Like when you're playing Golem versus Golem and you're running a Golem Rocket NATO deck, you always want to NATO their supporting units towards yours, and you want to win that battle. So I just took that tip and I applied it to the Sparky deck, and it worked out really well. He ends up going for a rocket. He has to shut it down, but since he went in for a rocket, he has absolutely no answer to the Sparky, guys. He is not ready. His body is not prepared. I do have to go in for a NATO because I can't let that hit us. And this man, he's like, you know what? I don't want to deal with the Sparky on this lane. I want to deal with it in the other lane. So he now has to deal with the fully HP Sparky in the left-hand lane, bolstering right at him. Interesting play, my man. Interesting play. Might get a second hit. That'd be really nice. I end up going in for a Giant yet again with the Electro Wizard. Definitely want to sauce out a Wizard. So we got the double Wizard domination factor on him. He's going to go in for a log. He's going to go in for everything that he could possibly do because he really doesn't want to incur any damage. I'm going to have to go in for a Valkyrie because I can't take too much damage as well. He might go in for a rocket, actually. Oh, man, this is going to be a little bit closer than I expected, boys. I'm going to go in for a Sparky. He might, does he have NATO? He could NATO and rocket that. If he does, that's a little bit aggressive. He's not going to be able to rocket that in the tower, so I thought he was going to try to. I don't know why I did that. That was a really bad play with Electro Wizard up high. I'm going to go for a Wizard now. I want to kill that as soon as possible, and then I want to drop a Giant right in front. I don't know if it's going to work out, but I got to make it try to happen. Here we go. We got the Giant. We got the double Wizard domination. We're going to try to get down a Lumberjack. He's going to go drop a Knight. He's dropping a Mini P.E.K.K.A. We can't really break through a Mini P.E.K.K.A. plus NATO combination at all. Oh, this is really being rough for us. I'm going to go drop an Electro. I'm going to have to NATO this back. I can't incur too much damage on my Electro, otherwise it dies. Got to keep him alive and healthy. Okay, so he's going to go drop his Baby Dragon. I'm going to go drop my Wizard. He's also going to go in for a Giant. Oh, he's going to go in for a Golem. Okay, I'm going to go opposite lane. He doesn't have Elixir. He doesn't have any answers, boys. I believe. I believe in miracles. Please, sir, get out of here. I know that I'm probably going to have to NATO on defense, which I don't want to do. Oh, man, this is rough. Wizard ends up dying. I do lose this. Yeah, this is just a really shitty matchup, isn't it? Yeah, he's got Golem with Rocket and NATO. Oh, man. And Mini P.E.K.K.A. It's not just like, it's not the Dark Prince variation, but he had a really, like, great tank killer. Kind of an impossible matchup for the most part, but it's still fine. In the same lane as him, and after that happens, he's definitely going to be in some serious issues. I want to NATO everything together. Oh, good night, Musketeer. Good night. Arrows, please. Yep, nice. Yo, he got slaughtered. Oh my gosh, this Sparky is still alive. Yo, this is too dumb. I love this deck. This is so much fun to play. Are you on a CRL team? I'm not playing CRL the first season, no. But yeah, I mean, I'm pretty psyched to see what happens there, bro. I'm really psyched to see what happens. So he's going to go for a Fireball. I'm going to go for a Sparky. I'm going to get ready with an Electro Wizard since he's already exhausted his Fireball. I don't know if he knows this, but he's about to get Shrek'd again. You can't leave. I mean, you can leave the game, but you can't leave the Sparky's radius. Alright, so we're going to get a Giant in front of this, please. Oh, good night again. I love saying good night to this man. He definitely has a counter deck. He has Zap and he has Tombstone. If he loses this, there's no excuse. There's absolutely no excuse. Oh my god. That was too much fun. I love this game. Let's get some assert dominance in the chat if you guys have it. I want to see it. Let's go.